Good evening, Fight fans, and a warm welcome to viewers at home who join us live and exclusive on Sky Sports HD Friday Fight Night from the Brentwood Leisure Centre here in Essex. You now join us for our main event. Please welcome Jamie McDonnell.
A wonderful opportunity for the former three-time national junior champion and stylish youngster Jamie McDonnell to realise his natural talent tonight. A couple of years ago, people in Yorkshire were telling us he would become a star. But a bit of a playboy reputation and a lack of dedication early on. He says he's matured physically and mentally and is 110% confident of victory tonight. Is it his time, Jim?
Yeah, well, we're about to find out. I mean, when you're a young, confident man in a situation with everything to gain, nothing to lose, then obviously you pose a danger. I don't know if he's clever enough or he has the style to mess Ian Napa about. I think tonight it hinges upon how good will Ian Napa be. What does he have left? If he produces his best form, I think it'll be good enough to go home with 2 titles tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring from Hackney, Ian Dapper Napa.
Ian Dapper Napa, he does not British boxing champion, you know. The man was thump up, you know, punch up, you know, a long time.
One of the most likeable, popular and well-respected stalwarts of British boxing over the last decade. The cool, classy, clever Ian Napa. We've enjoyed his career. It's been a bit of a jumbled one. Highs have seen him win a European title, have the Lonsdale belt to keep. But some lows too, and at almost 32, how much goodness is left in the tank, Jim, for one of our tiny treasures, I guess, in the game.
Yeah, that just about sums him up. That's exactly what he is, a treasure. When he turned pro, it looked as though he wouldn't be able to cut it in the pro game. He was an excellent amateur, but he went away, invented a new style for himself, perfected that style on skill, wonderful little fighter, and I love watching him.
Box of tricks, but he might have a tough assignment tonight. Nearly 32, Jamie McDonnell just 23, but look at that height and reach advantage in favour of McDonnell. That's massive. 8 stone 6 bantamweight limit, remember? Napa's been around for so long. More experience, many more rounds boxed, but only a 4% knockout ratio. Only the 1 stoppage win over Lee Haskins. And McDonnell has stopped 3 of his last 4. He can bang a bit. That's the odds. Napa 5-2 on. McDonnell was 2-1, now 15-8. 1 or 2 people fancy McDonnell for the first big upset of the year.
This contest is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control and the Commonwealth Council. The officials appointed for this contest: your steward in charge, Mick Collier; your Commonwealth supervisor, Simon Block; your medical supervisor, Dr. Patel. The judges appointed for this contest are Richie Davies of All Hallows in Kent, Ian John Lewis of Gillingham, and Dave Paris of Leeds. When the action begins, the third man in the ring will be your referee, Mark Green from Romford. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live and exclusive on Sky Sports HD, Friday Fight Night, and Frank Maloney in association with proud sponsors StanJames.com, Red Square Vodka, BBE Britannia Boxing, CYC, and TIG Hair Products now present your main event. 12 3-minute rounds of boxing for the British and vacant Commonwealth Bantamweight titles. Introducing to you firstly in the red corner, wearing the black trunks with gold trim. He comes from Doncaster and weighs in at 8 stone 5 pounds. Tonight he enters the ring with a 15-fight record, 12 wins, 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout against only 2 defeats and a single draw. He enters the ring as a former British super flyweight title challenger. Please welcome Jamie McDonnell. We go across the ring to the blue corner where we have your champion, wearing the red and white trunks. He comes from Hackney and weighs in at 8 stone 6 pounds, your championship limit. He enters the ring with a 26-fight professional record, 19 wins. One of those wins coming by way of knockout against only 7 defeats. He is a former European Bantamweight champion and is now a 2-time British Bantamweight champion, defending his British Bantamweight title tonight and vying for the vacant Commonwealth title. Please welcome Ian Napa. Boxers, please.
You both had your instructions in the dressing room. Remember, you obey my commands at all times and protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, gentlemen. Good luck to both of you.
We hope a terrific technical tussle will unfold. Two well-schooled and intelligent bantamweights. Hackney's Ian Napa defending his British belt and hoping to add the vacant Commonwealth title to his collection. Doncaster's Jamie McDonnell, who's fired up for this. He's in real form. And he could be capable of giving Napa stylistic trouble and problems with those natural advantages. Interesting, Jim.
Yeah, very interesting. If he's able and good enough to keep Napa at distance, then that takes away a lot of what Napa has. But Napa is so cute and so skillful, he could turn what we're calling a height advantage into a height disadvantage. It depends, can he get beneath the jab and come out of the crouch with the hooks, which he usually does in all of his fights. So you'd expect in the early stages Napa just to have a good look at him, work out ways to get close where he can be effective.
McDonnell has watched tapes. He really rates Napa, but he's noticed that mobility, movement, may give the Londoner problems. Malik Bouzian, who took Napa's European title last year, it was a flat performance that by Napa. That's what he did. Effective from angles. And McDonnell thinks he's got the script to pull off the shot.
Well, McDonnell has started nice and sharply, keeping things at long range, trying to get the jab working, but not really finding the range with it as yet.
Napa, a defensive genius. Really is difficult to catch him clean. Good body shot with the left hand. But a sprightly start from McDonnell, not overawed, full of confidence and belief.
Yeah, and he's shown he can throw the punches quick enough to give Napa problems, and he's not throwing single punches, which Napa thrives on. So maybe they have gone in with a serious plan. They could spring the upset. Not much in the opening round, obviously. But McDonnell looking good and positive.
And when he pumps that jab out, you can really see the extension.
Damage on McDonnell's eye already. I think the left eye is just a graze. Just see a little bit of discoloration. Maybe we'll see it when it comes a little bit closer.
Yep, bit of blood there. Just above the left eye. Right hand from McDonnell. Doesn't look too serious, thankfully, but Napa on the march. We'll be looking to target the long body of McDonnell, hampered by a cut early.
That's just the worst possible start. Going in as the underdog, looking to maybe gain some confidence in the first couple of rounds. Then you go back with a cut over your left eyebrow. Disastrous start.
Head clash caused the damage. Welcome back. They work on the left eye of Jamie McDonnell, cut in the very opening round.
Nice and fast. Focus.
Yeah, well, just the last thing you need. I mean, Napa, obviously, if heads are going to come together, McDonnell's going to come off worse with the height difference, and that's exactly what happened there.
Seconds out, round 2.
The red and white trunks of the big Arsenal fan, Ian Napa. He's closing in on his 32nd birthday. In with Jamie McDonnell, young at 23. He's in his 16th fight. Walks into a left hook there. Lost a couple and drawn one. Exchanging. He's taking centre of the ring, Napa. Doesn't always do that.
Yeah, well, I think he's sussed that the plan in the McDonnell's camp was to push him back and keep him at long range. So if he can hold the middle ground, then there's chances he can slip underneath the leads from McDonnell. He doesn't want to be moving back, and he's not in a position to counter. Well, throwing some sharp punches here.
Napa still looking quick. Team McDonnell were saying this is their time, that the wheels have come off Napa. But those reflexes look pretty good to me still, Jim.
Yeah, that was a nice move there. Just drew the lead, flipped a little counter. No power in the shots yet, but some of Napa's body shots looking fairly powerful.
Right from McDonnell, throw with force. 5 stoppages on his record. Says he's been punching harder in the build-up to this. Good sparring with Jason Booth and Rendell Munro, who's ringside tonight. But Napa, can you prepare for him properly? It's so difficult.
Well, no real smoothness from Napa yet. I think that it's too pacey at the moment to suit him. He'll like the pace to drop slightly, so a good plan from McDonnell just to keep it as sharp as this. Keep his movements quick. Don't allow Napa to settle into a rhythm.
And Napa's very good at pacing himself because he hasn't got that real power. He knows he has to go the long haul. And on many occasions he comes on, Jim, doesn't he, down the stretch?
Yeah, he's a great little 12-round fighter. McDonnell not really landing here. Missing a lot, but as I say, not allowing Napa to find any smoothness in his boxing.
For the right hands, Jamie McDonnell. Good movement from Napa. Out of range quickly.
I think McDonnell's given Napa some problems. He's not hanging around, not allowing Napa to get close and let 2 and 3 punches go. Napa just trying to pot shot with single shots. McDonnell is doing okay.
Tight first couple of rounds.
Very nicely. Yeah? Believe.
Interesting fight developing between these two skillful men.
See, he's doing well, McDonnell. He's keeping everything sharp, but I don't know how long he'll be comfortable with this pace. He has Napa missing badly several times there. No real quality from either man as yet, but the signs are good.
Ian Napa defending his British 8 stone 6 title in his 2nd reign. Won it back against Gary Davis in a good performance in Bolton at the end of last year, and a nice right hand at the start of the 3rd.
And another one from Napa. If Napa starts getting close, then you have to start worrying for McDonnell.
Made a positive start, the lanky lad from Doncaster. But Napa, he knows all the tricks, and he's so classy. Plenty of critics felt that he could have got on to world honours at some stage. Hasn't quite worked out like that. Still pretty good, isn't he?
Yeah, his upper body movement is so good, Napa. Every move in the book. Good little burst there from McDonnell.
A cut to the left eye. Just opens again. Here comes Napa. Positive. He's not sitting back on the ropes tonight like he tends to do from his defensive crouch. He's standing his ground, Napa.
Yeah, but that's because McDonnell is just popping the punches and getting back out of there. Not hanging around long enough to let Napa set up the counters. His plan's quite good. Just needs a little more quality in his work in this round. But again, he's making Napa have to lunge in at times with these punches. Still denying Napa the chance to become smooth, to find some rhythm in his boxing.
Got to keep his concentration, Jamie McDonnell. Right hand from Napa, head and body, accuracy, clean shots.
That's what I meant earlier when I said he could turn the height advantage into a disadvantage if he stoops low and brings the punches over the top as he did there.
There's a swelling under the right eye of McDonnell. He's marked up early on in this.
Napa digging in some vicious-looking punches in this round.
All right,
Lovely right hand.
couldn't get out of the way of that. McDonnell upright, static. Maybe Napa will enjoy the taller target. Digging in the body shots. Hurtful looking. This is a good round for Ian Napa.
Yeah, he tempted McDonnell to commit himself there and then punished him for it. Starting to move into the territory now where Napa can really be effective with these counters, and I wonder, is that eye worsening as well?
Really targeting the body, Ian Napa. Obvious tactics against the 5'8" man.
I know he is.
Roll this down here. Just then.
It's going to hurt a bit. Sticking up to now.
A bit, put your head back.
No, just relax.
Nice and relaxed. Come on. Still to move.
Come on.
Tough to deal with that cut so early on in his biggest fight, and the body shots, the difference at the moment.
Yeah, I think the eye injury has actually worsened, and probably right hands like that, which Napa landed 3 or 4 times in that round, would have caused that. Yep. So this is where Napa, stooping low, bringing the punches over the top, and that's where that height advantage we were talking about could become a disadvantage.
And the odds, a big shift. 6-1 on now, Napa to retain his British title and add the Commonwealth belt. Ahead of a hopeful European challenge on March the 6th against Jérôme Arnaud in Paris. Can't afford to mess this up, Napa. Very important year. McDonnell in his 2nd British challenge. Just missed out on a split decision at super flyweight to Chris Edwards. And it's already getting tough for him in this one.
Napa signs that maybe just be a little bit too rounded for McDonnell. And you can see when they're exchanging punches, Napa is the one who can stay there and get the power into the punches. McDonnell's still trying to get punches off and get himself out of there. Now the swelling in the right eye could be a problem.
Right hand again from Ian Napa. Cute uppercut. He is just a pleasure to watch up close, Ian Napa.
Just the things seem to come so naturally from him. He's obviously practiced them till he's blue in the face, but they just come out seemingly of their own accord, every move.
Boxing historian, he studied the greats down the years, loves Sugar Ray Leonard, and today loves Floyd Mayweather. You can see why. He's adapted a style that's worked for him.
Yeah, well, he's had to do that because of his height. He's just had to develop a style, perfect a style where he can get close and be effective, and he's starting to do that now.
That peekaboo defense.
McDonnell looking a little bit tight in his movements, as if he's forcing his boxing. A good punching there from Napa.
Yeah, can't get into a rhythm.
I think McDonnell's been taken out of the game plan that he came into the ring with. I think he's been forced to fight Napa's kind of fight now, and he's just trying to make the best of it, but that's not good news for him.
Just not flowing for Jamie McDonnell. The task in front of him becoming harder, and the right eye swelling as well. It's reality. It's all very well watching tapes, but sharing a ring with Ian Napa is quite a different factor.
Yeah, Napa getting his punches home much easier now. McDonnell just here, he hasn't slowed down, but he just seems to be slightly running out of ideas at the moment. I think Napa, as I say, has taken his plan away from him, so he's going to have to come up with something else.
Flowing Ian Napa. And gaining control round by round. I think Spencer Oliver might appreciate it. He's with Ed Robinson.
Well, Spencer, how are you reading the fight so far? Is Napa in control?
Well, he certainly is in control now. Good start by McDonnell. The first and second round, he was doing quite well. Looked like he had a game plan, but Ian Napa now really got into his rhythm, and he's working the body and head so well, and it's looking uncomfortable in there at the moment for McDonnell.
What about McDonnell's facial damage? Is that a problem?
Well, yeah, it's a big problem. I mean, he looks a little bit tense in there, and he picked up the cut early on in the first round, which was really, really bad for him, and yeah, he's looking uncomfortable.
Do you think Napa can maybe force a rare stoppage later on?
Well, Napa's certainly planting his feet in there, isn't he? I mean, he's really getting off of those shots to body and head, and there's a lot of facial damage. So, yeah, I think we could see a stoppage later on.
Thank you, Spencer.
Yeah, occasionally his power does come through in the later rounds, doesn't it, Jim?
Yeah, well, you can see the way he turns his hips and shoulders with the punches now that he didn't always do. I think he's punching harder. Looking at his record of stoppage, it's not too impressive, but he does punch harder than that. We have seen him hurt fighters in fights, although he hasn't stopped them.
Yeah, he shook Martin Power in that first encounter, the one he controversially lost. Beat him second time around. To Lee Haskins eventually, and also floored Carmele Belloni when he won the European title, Napa. Those body shots, they start to take an effect as the rounds tick by on Jamie McDonnell, but he's still enthusiastic and keen, and he can box. He's got talent.
So this is not the kind of fight that he had planned. I'm sure he planned a lot more movement, keep things at long range, but Napa's not allowing that.
Napa's taken those natural advantages away from McDonnell.
And McDonnell's been forced to work at a pace. He's not choosing to work at this pace. He's under pressure. And when you've been forced to work, you're the one who tires that little bit quicker.
He will be fit, McDonnell. He's taken 5 weeks off from his job as a plasterer. Says he's living the game now, but the body shots there from Napa. Just stop McDonnell in his tracks momentarily.
McDonnell was pawing a little bit with the jab there. That's better.
Pumps in these shots side to side under the elbows. Just trying to slow that movement down, isn't he, Napa? Very clever.
Yeah, well, he's in that rhythm that he was being denied earlier on. McDonnell not able to deny him space now. He's getting close, letting the punches go. And even when Napa misses with a punch, he's still able to fire off other shots. McDonnell been able to block some of the body work, but there's a big target there, isn't there?
McDonnell gets one in of his own. Well done for that, but Napa with the burst back, and he has to retreat, McDonnell, over on those ropes.
I think he was hurt with that left hook to the head there. That was a lovely left hook. Napa switched up. That's where I think he has big problems, when Napa brings the hooks over the top. I think he's bringing the young man's elbows down, then he'll start switching up. Just reads the game so well, Napa.
He's finding the gaps, picking the shots to unlock McDonnell's defence.
And he's looking so much more comfortable in there at the moment than McDonnell is.
Yeah, good round again from Napa.
Friday fight night next week in high definition on Sky Sports HD1. The Aberdeen assassin Lee McAllister makes the second defence of his Commonwealth lightweight title against the unbeaten Samuel Amayoko. That's Friday, 10 o'clock. It's also available in standard definition on Sky Sports 1.
Right now, Ian Napa straight off his stool. Jamie McDonnell slow off his. British and Commonwealth bantamweight titles on the line. And it's Ian Napa in the ascendancy, using his experience and the class. And as you said, Jim, the way he reads a game. He loves boxing, doesn't he, Napa?
Yeah, but I mean, he works out a plan. He's been going to the body. So with so many shots up close, I think he's trying to pull the elbows down. Then we'll soon see him switch with hooks up to the head. That's a lovely body punch. There he goes doing it now.
Seems to be planting his feet more tonight and really getting power into these body shots, Napa. Good right hand from McDonnell.
It was a good shot, but the jabs from McDonnell are trying to stave Napa off. They're not looking to hurt him. They're point-scoring punches. That's a bit better there.
He's been blessed with a good chin, Ian Napa.
Keep mind of that,
And we just love the way he rededicated himself to the sport after 3 years out, when he admits he was in a very dark place.
Good work,
And boxing has saved him. And he's given us some great nights. Terrific story.
Yeah, well, I just love the way when everybody had written him off, didn't think he was good enough, he come back with that brand new style. And he's had so much success with it.
Cute lefts there, just the edge and speed from Napa. Who'd have thought it against a man nearly 8 years younger?
I don't think Napa's been quite so effective in this round. He's been a bit more stationary, standing off.
Needs a big session, McDonnell, though. Good in bursts. Can he sustain it?
Yeah, again, you see the accuracy of the counters coming back from Napa.
Different angles, Jay. Good jab, Jay. Good shot. Easy, easy.
Looking for angles with his long arms, McDonnell. It's a good drive from him, but Napa still teeing off. Back to the ropes. Won't mind being there.
Napa showboating here. No, I don't see Napa as effective in this round. I don't know if he's trying something else out, trying to draw McDonnell onto punches. I think McDonnell's at least given as good as he's got in this round. Not the same work rate from Napa.
Napa will be trying to tape him into deep waters, McDonnell, as the rounds go by. That was better from the Doncaster boy.
Soften him up first. Okay. So you walk him down, not on the rope.
This guy get back too confident inside the fight. Okay, when you go close, you work with
Brian
the
Lawrence and James Cook.
Okay, because he's getting confident.
In the 6th round, McDonnell landing 13 to 8. That will give him some confidence. They've patched the eye up. They've done well. Dave Hulley and Steffi Bull. New corner of late for Jamie McDonnell, used to be with the Rushtons.
I think Napa's corner agreed to come off the pace a little bit in that round. I don't know if he was trying something out. I have him 1 point up, but the last round, as you can see, I scored for McDonnell. So young fellow still well in this.
I've got Napa up by a couple. Those first two were certainly very tight. Good body shot from Napa. McDonnell again looking to move his feet, utilize the ring. Napa standing strong. Mark Green, the referee, hasn't had to do anything.
No, I mean, they're toe-to-toe, but they're not clinching. They're letting the punches flow. And to his credit, McDonnell won it a couple of times. He's run out of ideas, but he hasn't grabbed hold. He's tried to fight his way out. I mean, these are prods at the moment from McDonnell. But Napa coming back with quality punches.
Good action in this double title fight in the competitive Bantamweight division. Right hand, picked that superbly, Napa. That's what he can do, those moments of class. This is when Gary Davis, who last fought Napa, began to run out of ideas, just tire.
I don't see Napa quite as sharp. He's winning this round, but not quite as sharp as he was a couple of rounds ago. I mean, we can't expect him to go on forever, and he has set a fair old pace, but these are good punches. Dug a good body shot in there to McDonnell's ribcage.
He's almost clocked up 230 rounds now as a professional who started in 1998. His 27th fight here in Napa. Oh, uppercut. Lovely. And again, combination.
See, I think some more headshots from Napa will probably catch the judge's eye a bit more, because some of the body shots you're not sure if they're blocked or they're getting through. And there's plenty of target up there because he has got a beautiful punch. That's exactly what I mean. Maybe a few more headshots just for the drama. Just if it is a close round, swings it in your favour.
Much better session for Napa here. I'm sure the corner will be pleased with him. They were saying he went off the boil a bit in the last round. Back he's come.
Right, these are our rounds now, man.
A well-dressed and fashionable corner for Ian Napa. Look good, the team tonight, don't they?
Yeah, and that was a good round from Napa. That's what I mean about the headshots certainly look much more dramatic. And there are plenty of opportunities for him to bring the punches up to the head.
14 ahead. 1 punches landed in total, Ian Napa. And you'd have thought ahead on the cards of the 3 judges at ringside. Here's the 8th. Plenty of time, though, for more twists and turns in this tactical, technical, clever fight between the little men.
Over there. They got the shield.
Yep, gum shield. Bit of an experience there. But he'll grow with this, Jamie McDonnell, even if he doesn't get the result. He has not disgraced himself one little bit.
Well, he's trying the movement again, McDonnell, which worked in one of the earlier rounds. Just trying to lovely counter from Napa.
That's the problem, you commit yourself against Napa, and if you do that, he will find a way around you. Out jabbing McDonnell there. Who'd have thought that? He's 5'1", and his reach is 62 inches, and a right hand over the top.
We're seeing some real quality moves from Napa. I mean, I think McDonnell is just giving it all he has here, as opposed to trying to work out tactics or anything. I think he's just putting everything he's got into this, so he's starting to make the odd mistakes which he's been punished for.
Let him come to you.
There's 2 defeats on McDonnell's slate, a controversial one to Lee Haskins. No disgrace in that at all, and a split decision to Chris Edwards. But Napa's a class above those guys, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he poses problems there. Although Haskins can be a bit of a nightmare as well.
Trying to draw McDonnell in. His brain ticking over here, Napa.
Yeah, just coming back with enough counters to win the session.
Still the occasional moment for McDonnell. His team alongside us clap.
He's not really finding the target here, McDonnell. Lovely punch again, Napa.
It's that shift from head to body. The movement, the bob and weave of Napa.
See, this is where Napa, this is where he's happy, up close, where he can get the leverage into to get the hips and shoulders moving with the punches, dig them in.
Still in this, McDonnell. But Napa reading the fight so well. Let's get back to Spencer Oliver for his views with Ed Robinson.
Well, Spencer, how are you scoring it, first of all?
Well, another good round there for Ian Napa, wasn't it? And I've got him 4 rounds up at the moment and in complete control, counter-punching so well there. If O'Donnell wants to get back in this contest, he's got to try and change the pace of the contest. He's got to try and get to Ian Napa, close him down. Don't give him so much space, because at the moment, he's being totally outboxed.
O'Donnell is a younger man by 8 years. Will that be a factor in the later rounds?
Well, no, I don't think so. Ian Napa's so experienced. He's been the distance so many times. He's got a lot on the line. You know, he's got a European title defence lined up March the 6th, and he's boxing beautifully in there at the moment. O'Donnell's still young. He can come again, but at the moment in this contest, he's being totally outboxed. He really has got to try and take the fight now to Ian Napa in these closing stages.
Napa all the way for you?
Napa all the way for me.
Thanks, Spencer.
Yep, I think Spencer's right. McDonnell is really up against it. He started boxing at 15, now 23. Napa's been boxing since he was a kid for so long. Born in Zimbabwe, but brought up mainly in Britain. Former English amateur champion Ian Napa, whose career has been a very interesting one as it's unfolded. 4 rounds left of this. Can you see Napa gliding home, Jim?
Yeah, but I think the problem for young McDonnell, the things you would tell him to do, take the initiative a bit more, put punches together. But when you're doing that against a master counter puncher, you're going to run into trouble. I just wonder if lack of experience at this level is going to be what lets him down here. I mean, how do you advise a young kid who's never been there before to get Ian Napa under wraps? I mean, he can't throw single punches. He should be throwing, you know, left, right, left. Try to... Against a counter puncher, you can't throw single shots. But the trouble is, Napa is just so adept at finding holes in defence. He's had a little bit of showboating from him. He took a decent punch. Just playing with McDonnell at the moment.
Playing and then punishing.
See, I think McDonnell is just trying harder what he was doing that wasn't working. There's a right hand again from Napa. I don't think McDonnell has anything different to come up with, so he's just going to dig in and give it a real go and pour everything he's got here to see if he can slug it out with Napa. Maybe it's as good a plan as any, I don't know, but I don't see him outboxing Napa.
And the bags of heart and courage being shown by Jamie McDonnell. He hasn't stopped working. Young and fresh, yes. Timing he thought was right. But the level and the experience of Napa, the knowledge that he's amassed over the years, looks the difference at the moment.
Lovely jab as well from Napa. I think we'll soon start seeing frustration. We haven't really seen it yet, McDonnell. I know he expected this to be tough, and he's sticking with it. But you wonder if he'll start to become frustrated, because he just can't seem to get a foothold back in this fight.
Napa looking totally different to that lacklustre defence against Malik Bouzian for the European belt last March. He said he overtrained for that one. He was really flat. Back to his best tonight, Jim?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, full credit to McDonnell. I don't think he quite knows what to do with Napa, so he's just raising the pace and sticking with it, just trying to outwork Napa. Maybe he's hoping the 31-year-old legs will give out, but no signs of it in that round.
Back foot, stand with him.
Don't let him fight.
A very confident, composed and happy corner. And there is no reason why they shouldn't be.
You're just so accurate. Right hands, left hook, still the body shots. A little bit of desperation showing McDonnell's work, so he's offering more target and been pinned with cleaner punches now.
Red and white of Ian Napa. The tiny Ian Napa at 5'1", Jamie McDonnell at 5'8". Early signs at the beginning of this double title fight that he would have success with the advantages, but look at the odds now. 33-1 on Napa, who started at 5-2 on. They don't give McDonnell a chance. And neither do you at this point.
No, I don't have him 4 points behind. And that is, I'd say that's about as kind as I can be to young McDonnell. But again, he's digging in and he's pouring it out here. I think his plan here is just to, he was trying to stay out of a war in the early stages, but now no option, so he's trying to draw. Oh, lovely, there's the quality shots again from Napa. Maybe he's hoping at 31, the miles he has on the clock, he can outwork him and, you know, empty the tank. But I don't know. Don't see any signs of that.
Every once in a while, Jamie McDonnell has a bit of success, but then Napa comes back with something better and more eye-catching. That's the problem. But he hasn't been deflated, McDonnell. He's stuck to it. He's trying ever so hard.
Quite the opposite. He's put everything he has into it. I mean, I think he realised that lovely jab again from Napa. Tactics, forget it now. It's just all about giving it what you've got. Just pour what you have left out. But obviously he's going to make a few more mistakes. And against Napa, and that's a big problem. See the eye worsened, I think.
Yep, the head clash in the first round causing that damage to the left eye. Blood again. He's battling though, Jamie McDonnell. It's a gritty effort. It's a determined one. And he can come back from this. But these body shots of Napa, who refuses to go away. Good action in the 10th.
Well, I'm sure McDonnell will have his day. He's shown enough here that he belongs at this level. And he's showing great determination and a commendable performance.
It's obvious that he has knuckled down Jamie McDonnell. And he has really worked hard to try and dethrone Ian Napa.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more from McDonnell. What he's put into this round. Okay, again, the eye-catching shots coming from Napa, but you couldn't ask any more from young McDonnell.
Wonderful tenacity from Jamie McDonnell, who's making this a really good watch. And there's plenty more ahead on Friday fight night. Some excellent action. Don't miss these. Ashley Sexton against Usman Ahmed, English title flyweight. George Groves, one of the real hopes we've got for the future. He's back in action. He's unbeaten. Tom Dallas, a heavyweight that's quietly coming through. Big things expected from Dallas. And this one, Larry Olubamiwo and Scott Belshaw, power aplenty in the ring. Good night so far.
Yep, terrific night. And this is a great little scrap, worthy of 2 titles. But you can just see Napa, he can pick the eye-catching shots, the classy stuff. And really things have tilted in his favour over the last few rounds.
Ahead on the statistics, pretty much all the way through Ian Napa. You want to give Jamie McDonnell 1 or 2 of these rounds, but will the judges? I'm not sure. 6 minutes to go. British and Commonwealth Bantamweight titles at stake. They've both worked ever so hard. Intelligent boxing. Ian Napa with those body shots and just that extra edge, the extra advantage in levels and in experience and craft. His accuracy has been excellent tonight, Napa.
Yeah, the technique is always in the right place at the right time. I'm just thinking McDonnell's proving tonight that the 12-round distance is not a problem to him. I mean, look at the pace here. This has been non-stop. We're in the 11th round. And still look at his energy levels.
Now, he's proved something tonight, Jamie McDonnell. He really has. And I'm sure Ian Napa has got enormous respect for him. Still coming forward, still trying to get the jab and the right hands going, McDonnell.
Yeah, but have a good little spell again here, McDonnell. Yep, he's just declared war on Napa. He knows he can't outbox him, can't outthink him, so this is good stuff from McDonnell.
What I like, Jim, about McDonnell is that there's been no reluctance. He hasn't sat there feeling sorry for himself. He's just kept going and kept trying.
Yep, I expected to see some kind of desperation in his work, some frustration, but this really is a good round from McDonnell.
It's a real drive from Jamie McDonnell. Side to side, looking for the gaps that really Napa has found in McDonnell's armoury.
Oh, this really is impressive stuff from young McDonnell. As I say, he's just declared war on Napa. Can't outsmart you, can't outbox you, maybe I can outfight you. I think he's maybe just left it a little bit too late.
Tons of effort. The eye bleeds again. Jamie McDonnell, fit as anything, and winning this 11th. Napa just takes a breather. Don't often see that.
Yep, he's gone a little bit flat. Maybe McDonnell has just worked out a way to win, but he's worked it out a little bit too late in the day. He's a happy man going back to his corner here.
Drink.
Here's a drink, quick.
He's got one, mate. Good round. You've got to go and fight him now. Work it, yeah.
3s and 4s.
Get to that place.
We've got to go and have a pop.
Come on.
To make sure. Yeah?
Big round.
We've got to go.
Make him inside shoot, make him miss. Little counters in there, yeah? Yeah! All right then.
You're title, you're champion. You want this, yeah?
What? You want this? This is last 3 rounds, man.
You want it?
Don't worry, get close to him. Let his come after you get close to him.
Listen to what he said.
Fascinating insight. Not too much and punches landed. Napa really trying to G himself up. McDonnell coming good late on. It's been a super little clash, it really has. For the British and Commonwealth Bantamweight titles, so much pride in the Lonsdale belt. Will there be a fast finish from Jamie McDonnell? 4 rounds adrift on your card.
Yeah, they just seem to have solved out the puzzle, but just too late in the day.
Richie Davis just in front of us, Dave Paris, Ian John Lewis, experienced judges. Looks like it will go to them, as so often they do in Ian Napa fights.
He's holding! He don't want to fire, ref, he's holding!
And McDonnell still so fired up, gained huge confidence from the 11th round, and he's trying to pick up where he left off. This is an amazing showing from young Jamie McDonnell.
Pumping out the punches, Jamie McDonnell.
And I think Napa is the one who's looking forward to the final bell the more.
He's risen to the plate, Jamie McDonnell, in only his 16th fight. Not sure how the judges will have seen this. I, like you, Jim, think Napa has a handy lead about 4 rounds. I think we've come through different ways.
I mean, this is an incredible drive we're seeing from McDonnell. If nothing else, he's proved he belongs at this level.
Trading blow for blow. Terrific action. Late on in the fight.
Although you have to credit Napa there, the pride showing itself again. Just digging in and coming back with some counters, but another good round for McDonnell so far.
Into the last minute of what's been a very good British and Commonwealth title fight. No knockdowns, but so much energy and pace and clever boxing too, and the crowd have been absorbed from start to finish. Look at this from Napa.
Really is tremendous action. I mean, this late in such a tough battle. Wonderful fight.
And still McDonnell with clever, classy shots. He's come of age, Jamie McDonnell. I'm not sure he'll go back with the titles to Doncaster, but he will come again. Ian Napa proving that he is still excellent. What a last round. Wonderful stuff. McDonnell raises his hands. Dennis Hobson picks him up. I'm sure that Team Napa will believe their man has done enough. We think Napa, who knows?
Yeah, I think Napa had done enough in the earlier stages of the fight, up to the 8th round. I thought by 8-9 rounds, McDonnell had a mountain to climb, but the way he responded, he was a credit. Credit to his fitness, to his camp, wonderful performance. Never gave up, never stopped trying. So we'll look forward to seeing how the judges work this out.
Nearly 1,300 punches thrown in an enthralling 12-round contest. Coped with a cut early as well, didn't he, McDonnell?
Yeah, he denied Napa his smoothness, but by the 3rd, 4th, 5th round, Napa started to find some smoothness. His body work was tremendous, switching up to the head. This is the point where it looked as though McDonnell was maybe running short of ideas. Never short of effort, you have to say that, but the eye-catching punches were coming from Napa. All the bursts that you remember at the end of the round, the clean punches, whereas McDonnell was pawing at times with his punches. Napa's were bang on the button like that. The round 9, Napa still the power shots. A little bit of desperation by that point coming in McDonnell's work, so he was making more mistakes. But round 11 and 12, credit where he found the energy. Tremendous on McCarthy. He won the last 2 rounds, but I thought it was just a little too late.
Differencing of opinion at ringside. Some have got it very close. That's what Jim has by 3, but it's all in the hands of the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to your judges' scorecards where we have a split decision. Ian John Lewis scores the contest 115 points to 114 points in favor of McDonnell. Richie Davis scores the contest 115 points to 114 points in favor of Napa. And Dave Harris scores the contest 117 points to 112 points in favor of your winner. And the new British Bantamweight and Commonwealth champion from Doncaster, Jamie McDonnell.
Dave Parris by 5 points on his card to Jamie McDonnell. It's an amazing night for the Doncaster fighter. Can you believe that, though, Jim?
No, I can't. I don't begrudge the young man his victory tonight. I don't agree with the scoring. I thought Napa's work was far classier, but thought he deserved to win hang on to his title, win the other title. But there you go. Congratulations to this young man.
Well, a degree of surprise around the arena, it has to be said. We'll be talking to both fighters in a couple of minutes' time. We'll get reaction from Nicky Piper. Up next, we'll bring you more from a bumper bill here in Brentwood, including an explosive English title fight. The confident, unbeaten Ashley Sexton faces the flashy Usman Ahmed. Friday Fight Nights next week in high definition on Sky Sports HD1. The Aberdeen assassin Lee McAllister, 30 wins in 32 fights, makes the second defence of his Commonwealth lightweight title against the unbeaten Samuel Amaoko. That's Friday, 10 o'clock. It's also available in standard definition on Sky Sports 1. Ian Napa a loser on the night. Yorkshire's Jamie McDonnell, the new British and Commonwealth Bantamweight champion after a split decision victory. Both fighters ringside with Ed Robinson.
Well, Jamie, the new British and Commonwealth champion, how does it feel?
Oh yeah, I'm over the moon, absolutely over the moon. You know, it's all paid off. You know, training hard over Christmas, you know, it's all paid off. It means everything.
Ian, did you lose that on the last couple of rounds?
I mean, like, you know, judging is like, it's a bit of a funny thing, you know what I mean? So that day, there's nothing I could do to change the result. That's how it goes, isn't it? So, but, you know, just got to try and, I don't know, I'll watch the fight and see where I went wrong. I don't understand the judge that had it 115, 115, 112.
5 rounds.
I never thought I even won. I lost the fight, to be quite honest, but, you know, it's judges for you, man, you know. What can I say? But, you know, I'm going to stay strong and do what I've got to do. I'll get back in the gym and do what I'm doing. I wish Jamie all the best, you know what I mean? It's just that sort of thing, you know what I mean? You win some, you lose some. It's nothing new to me, so I'm going to carry on in my career, you know what I'm saying?
Jamie, what does this win mean to you?
Well, it means everything, you know. It opens all the doors, you know. I'll have a defence soon. And, you know, bigger fights, you know. Napa had the European title fight lined up, you know. I won't mind that fight. You know, it's up to Dennis and that if they want to push me for it, you know what I mean? But, you know, I enjoyed that, yeah.
Would you give Ian a rematch if he wanted one?
Yeah, well, I'll let Dennis sort all that out. But, yeah, you know, fair play. I'll let him have a rematch. But I'll let Dennis sort that out.
Ian, is that what you're going to work towards?
Yeah, obviously I've got it now. I've got to go back to the German board and see where I went wrong. But, you know, I mean, personally, no disrespect to Jamie, I thought I won the fight. That's why, you know, I don't know what it takes to win a fight sometimes, but, you know, that's judges for you, you know what I mean? Even my last fight, it was like a majority.
Well done, both of you. Well done.